Hey, you know it's all about you, baby. You know it's all about you. So I'm back today. What's good and what's good with it? Hey, I've been working on this one for about 2 days now, and I'm finally happy I can get it out to y'all, and I'm going to get straight to it. Let's go. Calm down, Win. Calm down, Win. Come on now. Every time I just get outside, they try to turn up on me. Let's go. That inner star has to shine at all times. We are in the time, if you don't let the true colors out, if you don't let your if you don't fly your flag, you don't know the fabric you come from, you start to slowly beat yourself up. From self-sabotage to letting others treat you unfairly and poor. Like I said, it's back to getting to the authentic self. The more you run away from it, the more you're going to beat yourself up. And I promise you that. In some shape and form, it's going to come through and beat you up. And you're not going to like it. You're not going to like what your life looks like. It's not going to matter what type of material you have. It's not going to matter how much money you have. At that point of time, you're going to see that you are not being your authentic self, and that's all that's going to matter to you. And at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to when we're searching for these love and all this other things. We want to be able to be ourselves in front of these peoples in these environments, in these situations. Come on now. Say these words with me. I will not lose. If you ask me, hold on. Let's have them say them words again. I will not lose. If you ask me, I've never lost a game of chess. Never. Whether I won the game because it's a board game and I moved the pieces the right way and got and captured the king, or whether I just outsmarted my opponent, I haven't lost a game of chess, even if it comes down to me actually losing that construct board game chess. You know why I don't lose? Because I'm actually gaining knowledge when when I'm on the downside, when it seems like I'm being defeated, I'm gaining knowledge. I'm understanding, I'm gaining lessons. I'm starting to understand, like, okay, this is why you don't make this move. This is why you don't make this move. All right, actually, when I did this, things were going right for me. Oh, when I stuck to the plan instead of things were going right for me. You know, these are the things you have to kind of like sit back and understand when you're playing the chess. But if you accidentally win in a game of chess, then you actually lost. If you don't even know how you got across the board and you just somehow got lucky because you scratched that lottery ticket and won the prize of the day and captured that king, you actually lost. Because what are you going to do with your winnings? You don't even know how you got there. Well, let's move on. Let's move on. Just want to make sure I didn't miss nothing on this page for y'all. Okay, on to the next. Yes, I got pages for y'all today. I got pages. My skateboarder's coming through, so that's cool. Let's keep it rocking. Emotions and thoughts. You have to be centered, controlled, balanced. They are building blocks for your reality, what you experience. So your reality is what you experience on a day-to-day basis, right? But at the same time, your emotions, your thoughts control what goes on in your day-to-day basis. They are the building blocks. It's not that hard to figure out. It's not too hard. We just got to sit down a little second and look at these things and just see them for what they really are. Change happens in the present. Today, now, if you don't change today, why would your tomorrow look different? Make it make sense. If you do not change today, why would your tomorrow look different? If you want to get more money, but you don't decide to start learning about financial literacy today, why would you be rich tomorrow? Oh, y'all still looking for that lottery ticket? Is that what it is? You still looking for the lottery ticket? No. You have to learn about financial literacy. You have to learn how to make your money work for itself. You have to, come on now. But change happens in the present. There might be a list of things that you have to do, but as long as you're doing some of them things on the list every single day, the change is going to happen. So when you get to your tomorrow, it's going to start looking different. When you get 6 months down the road, it looks different. You are who you become who you are. That's what I'm telling you. So if you want to be different tomorrow, if you want 6 months down the road to be different, you today have to be different. You today have to be different. It's like the steps we take today decides tomorrow. Come on, we got to keep up with it. It's not too hard. It's simple things. You got to ask yourself the question, are we self-aware? If not, we better get in tune. Do you understand how you as a person works? What makes you happy? What gets under your skin? The things you like to do? What's the purpose of you? Do you understand these things? Are you really self-aware? Do you have accountability? We got to get in tune with ourselves. We got to understand what's going on. Let me make sure this mic's on. Okay, for sure. I've been having problems with it. Like I try to tell you, I've been trying to make this video for 2 days now. And we getting it out, so for sure. Let's go. Now, a snake only grows as big as its environment. If a snake has the capability to grow 3 feet, yet it's in a 2-foot tank, it will only grow 2 feet. Once you set limits to your actual potential, you actually hinder yourself and do yourself a disservice. So we know there's all different type of snakes, like there's all different types of people, right? So some snakes only grow up to a certain amount and other snakes get bigger. But that's just like you and everybody else out here. Maybe you're meant to go be in music and this person's meant to be an artist. But at the same time, if this person that's trying to do music and this person that's trying to be an artist, limits their self and their capabilities, they will not grow in that field. Simple as that. If you limit yourself and your capabilities, you will not grow. Like I said in the last video, it's easy to believe in John Smith. It's easy to believe in James. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. That boy crazy at making up names. I know the names just don't pop in my head like that. Every time I try to think of a name, I just go blank. So I just did. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. It's easy to believe in Robert, but once you start trying to believe in yourself, you start shaking yourself off your square like you really not that, and you really are. So we gotta lock in. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. So if you keep on saying you can't do it, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm not strong enough, or I didn't come from the right background, or this, that, and the third, you're limiting your capabilities, and how can you grow? You need to start saying, if anyone can do it, I can do it. If anyone's going to get it done, I'm going to get it done. And that's how we're going to get somewhere. On to the next point, because we got a few points on this thing, and we're trying to get it going. All right. You shouldn't have to hit rock bottom. You shouldn't have to go smoke crack to start being like, now I need to take life seriously. You shouldn't have to go have 6 kids and then be like, well, dang, maybe I should start talking to men that want to treat me right. You shouldn't have to go and deal with females that don't appreciate you time again and time again and time again and getting you out of your character. I mean, not you, not them getting you out of your character. You letting yourself get outside of your character time again and time again to learn that's not for you. You shouldn't have to hit rock bottom. You shouldn't have to lose everything to gain everything. It doesn't make sense. The only reason you're hitting rock bottom because you're not believing in yourself. You're not knowing yourself. Because if you knew in yourself and you knew yourself, you would understand that you're going to be that man, that woman, that person that gets it done and nothing can hold you back. We're just getting started, ladies and gents. We're just getting started. All right. And just remember, we can do these things now. We can get these things started now. We can make sure that we get on our path right away in the present. Let me check this. Yep, we're still in there. Okay. We've been hypnotized our whole lives. Now we need to hypnotize ourselves. See, y'all don't be running around talking about the hypnosis. Y'all don't be running around talking about the hypnotization that's going on. I don't even know if that's a word, but it sounds right to me. So y'all don't even be running around talking about it. But y'all say conditioning though. Oh, we got to break the conditioning. We got to break the construct. We got to break the trauma bonds. We got to break the cycle. No, what the hell we need to break is this hypnosis manipulation that keeps on happening time and time and time over again on the grand mass. On the grand mass, ladies and gents. It's not just me. It's not just you. It's happening to everybody. We're going to keep on moving down that lane. We're going to see where we're going with it. You need to hypnotize yourself. So see, this is how it's happening. This is what's going down. I'm going to put this down just for a second. This is what's happening. This is what's going down. Your conscious mind picks up information, but it only picks up 1 to 5% of the information that's going on in your environment. From birds flying by right now, bees chirping in the trees, whatever you want to say, however things is going. They say bees don't chirp. Well, I don't care what they do. Buzz, buzz. I don't care. At the end of the day, these things are going on, and I'm only picking up 1 to 5% of the information that's in my environment as I'm at this skate park right now. My subconscious is getting at minimum 95% of the rest of the information, up to 99% of the information that's in my environment. Everything that I'm not attentively putting my attention on. Now check this out. Your subliminal mind is literally controlled by your conscience. Your conscience is like the captain of the ship, and the subliminal mind is like the crew. And the subliminal mind throws out actions and does them instantly, right? So this is the thing. This is the thing. Your conscience is only picking up that 1 to 5%. So if you're always mad and you're just thinking about being mad, and you wake up mad and you go to sleep mad and you go through your day mad, your 1 to 5% is literally going to being mad. And so you're programming your subliminal mind to program itself to get triggered to be mad, because every situation around you equals out to you being mad. So it doesn't make it that hard to get this person mad. Everything makes you mad. It's simple. Your subliminal mind is set up for you to get mad. You set your programming up for you to get mad. It's simply a choice. And it goes for the same thing if you want to be happy. It goes for the same thing for people that go and get money. People that's always getting money, one thing is that's always on their mind is money. So one of the things that always see in their reality is ways to get money. Just like when you finally buy that Impala and then you're driving down the street and now you're seeing all the same Impalas that you got. It's not like they all bought the same Impala on the same day. They've been having Impalas out there. You weren't noticing it because your attention wasn't on it. But until you put your attention on it and it reminds your subliminal mind, this is what you want. This is really what you want now, because you got an actual tangible item. Now, this is what your attention's on. This is what you see. That's how it works. So when we say hypnotize yourself, I say this because the hypnotic trance is by suggestions. See, this is how the affirmations work. When you wake up and you tell yourself, I am great. This is how what they would say manifestation works, right? Because if you think of the word manifesto, a manifesto is a document with a whole bunch of information on it, explaining things in some little smaller detail, right? So if you have a manifesto of affirmations that you're telling yourself day in and day out, I'm pretty sure you're going to program your subliminal mind to pick up certain triggers that's going to get you to those things that you're affirming. Whether it's abundance, whether it's love, joy, however you want to put it, whether it's getting your goals done, however you want to put it. Come on, y'all. Stop getting comfortable. Stop getting comfortable. Where you are today, if you get comfortable with that, that's where you're going to be tomorrow. This is like the last thing I just said. Where you are, sorry. Stop getting comfortable where you are, because at the end, this is where you'll be. Now, let's just leave that there. Moving on. Oh, yeah. We're almost through it, y'all. We're almost through it. I got one little page and a little something right here, all right? Come on now. Stick with me. Stick with me. All right. That's why our environment is important. The people that we get around and socialize with is important, because if our conscious programs everything that triggers us from emotionally to thoughts, we need to control that 1 to 5% the most we can. Shoot, may even start need to grow that 1 to 5%. But at the end of the day, we need to control the most that we can. So if we attentively put our focus on the things that better us in the whole, we will get better as a whole. It's just how it goes. It's crazy that last little one I went in. Yeah, I hit these pages up. All right. We have to learn to have equanimity. In other words, learning to have mental calmness, composure, and evenness of temper, even while in a stressful situation. Remaining calm in the face of chaos. It's time to unlock yourself and be free. Look, thoughts, emotions, very important. It goes right back to this. All this is keeps on telling you, control your thoughts and emotions. I don't know how many different words we can paint it into in this video. So this video is pretty much about thoughts and emotions again, because it's very important. Very important. And I'm going to leave you guys with this little thing right here. Harriet Tubman said she freed thousands of slaves, and she could have freed thousands more if only they knew they were slaves. It's been good, y'all. Peace. I'm out.